need to get Araya and Aratak across.
These guys suck.
Lots of gear across that gap.
I can't.
And another console.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the Daemon. And it may have found one. Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over. Now they're hunting me. Sideways too. That should cut off the grid up there. Alright, time to grab a ride. The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
The altar. Desecrated.
It's both. So we have to find out.
Possible security threat detected. Analyzing scrutiny matrix. Security threat confirmed. Preparing countermeasures. Recapture protocol initiated.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the Blue Light. It's Ourea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Ourea, the Daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raid the signal strength. One has been exposed, but I am informed.
Unauthorized protocol returned. Scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus, The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it. Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for? That Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
Take it down!
spoke of the tower. What must be done with it?
Please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Ourea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. Aratak! Aratak. Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
Rhea is gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the Shaman's Path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Very cold. I get it.
My chieftain.
Just... Aloy.
As you wish.
I wondered if you thought... that if I'd never come...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin. Aurea would be alone either way.
You didn't let her down. You helped...
If that's destiny.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death. Truly, Aurea found this. Though I grieve for her passing, at last for so long she told me, If only there's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me.
A wiser one. For the path we share. The Daemon is gone, but there's...
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the Cauldron?
Yes, Fire Claws. Now Tuke has been...
I could help with those.
I have no doubt.
Time to talk to Cyan. Should be interesting.
Hello, Aloy. Because of your efforts, and of course, I feel profound grief.
Cyan,
It is unlikely that you are different from... We can communicate.
So are you an artificial...
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity.
Okay, that's a... But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You can...
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping It was Ourea who renewed me.
What was the old world like?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my
You still had more exposure than...
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not.
What kind of upheaval?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, but these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface.
So, there wasn't enough room for people...
Yes. Billions were displaced, and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technology. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs. But I saw the relief of my colleagues. We had succeeded. At least that was the data. It seems my assessment was...
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world?
Yes. In many forms. From simple and there were legislative and enforcement bodies. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary. As a result, my intellectual and emotional...
Seems strange to create life, then...
Human societies and machine programming are both built...
So in the old world, this land...
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 100...
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project, from my readings and Ourea's descriptions, it seems the area has...
A lot has changed in the world. Do you know anything about the dam?
Yes. It was converted to serve as a It was later appropriated for the fire. After my tasks became less time-critical, these provided me with several colorful...
There's a ruin east of here, full of ancient flying machines.
Yes. A drone hangar, requisitioned by Dodger Black. He was a strong advocate from Chief Blev. Clearly...
This Firebreak project.
Yes. I can report...
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the Cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but I optimized the project, reducing energy draw despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility. I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress.
Do you know what happened?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow. He explained that I would need to be suspended, for it was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I will transmit a recording of...
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location. So while losing the cauldron was a...
It's still out there.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first come into...
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it eager to make contact. I accepted. This decision, I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Maria said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me. It succeeded via a background process. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me, and it forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my...
I'm sorry, that's...
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherish.
What do you think Hephaestus...
A software entity of great complexity, far more advanced than I am. From the beginning, it has demonstrated a singular focus. The construction... My trace routes indicate that to accomplish, it has attempted to take over the manufacturing centers you refer to, but its efforts have only been partially successful. Some it can penetrate. Others have robust countermeasures that frustrate its efforts. In me, however, it found an easier target. Not only could it break my raw material, manufacturing to bootstrap more...
Enough to build its own cauldron.
Yes. To construct hunter-killers without external limitations, and yet, it does have... It wants to kill humans, but not to exterminate them. It is difficult to understand where it draws the line, and
difficult doesn't even begin.
Even though I spent years as its unwilling servitor, its core programming
You...
want chief our... Yet, although...
I'm How...
He is... I believe...
I should...
Aloy, I have no desire to contradict their view of the world. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a...
You're asking me if you should...
Broadly.
I trust your judgment, Cyan. You were cautious with her, so keep doing what you think is best.
As the Banuk believe I am a supernatural entity.
Just answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. Will you return and tell me about your... I may be able to...
I'd like that, Cyan. Just like in the cauldron.